What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling amazing today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just epic, Cancer, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Now, the purpose of this channel, for those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, wherever, Cancer, this one's for you. And I do tarot card spreads based off our ruler here, the ghetto moon. Sidebar, Cancer. I actually got to did a little meditation last night, and I actually got to meditate under the moon. She was popping through the window. It was fantastic. And I will talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, when she's going void of course, all of those lunar shenanigans. And just so y'all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, never force reading on the situation, and everything will be fantastic, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy around here, Cancer. And Cancer, happy Jupiter day. Hope you're feeling expansive, feeling fun, feeling abundant. Jupiter rules over. It's a Thursday, Cancer. and Cancer, the moon is in Aries. And with the moon being in Aries, Cancer, this is a very passionate placement for a moon. Aries is all about that confidence, ambition, willpower. So this is a great energy for you to really kind of set your, thank you. If you have any things that you're wanting to accomplish, maybe you're trying to go for that promotion, maybe you want to ask that special someone out there, maybe you want to start a new hobby, maybe whatever this is that really drives you, Cancer, that's what Aries energy is about. You know, it is very, I feel like it is very prolific energy as well. And I feel like this is one where I know it brings about this new sense of confidence, almost like kind of this like revitalized sense of life in a way. Just like you're ready, just like to tackle the day, no matter what's coming your way. You're gonna be able to go at it with gusto, Cancer. I like when the moon's in Aries. This is a very fun placement. I feel like for Aries too, because I feel like Aries gets this rep of being aggressive, but I feel like Aries more so kind of lights a fire under you, Cancer. They're the initiators of the zodiac, the very first sign that kicks off the spring. So just something to, and I feel like when they're about getting stuff going, yeah, sure, that could come across as aggressive, but it's really more so, I feel like, meant to be more motivational in a way. But I do feel like one thing to be mindful of, Cancer, is to be aware of impulsiveness, just because Aries can be a very passionate sign, very brave, very just like can do attitude. We just want to be mindful of just about doing things kind of recklessly there, just make sure we're considering things. But also, this is with them being associated with the first house, this is about like self and first impressions, your identity and things. And I feel like this is a great energy for making good first impressions, whether we're in a business or in like maybe meeting someone new, whether this friend, lover, whatever this is looking like, Cancer. Great energy of beginning, starting something fresh, and just like reevaluating your approach to life. But then you got the waxing gibbous phase, Cancer. We're almost there. We're getting closer and closer to that full moon energy. And with this, Cancer, this is a really kind of about just sort of like making any sort of like adjustments, any sort of refining any things that we've noticed that may need just like tweaking, with whatever it is that you started during this lunar cycle, and make sure that it's working for you and that we're finding balance in that, Cancer. So just kind of observe, how this thing has, however this endeavor has help you grow, Cancer. And it's just like you may notice too that just like the energies are just accelerating. You're just feeling this excitement of just like, yes, it's really cool. Like I like the wax and gibbous energy. It's a very, very nice energy there. But then last few things, Cancer, these decks that I'm working with, or hold on, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. Now, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching Cancer, so definitely check them out. Very cool group, very great energies that they bring, so hopefully you would enjoy them. But let's go ahead and get to your general energy of the day, Cancer. I love how you sync up with the energies. You got fire energy here, and you got the card of courage, Cancer. Aries energy all the way. And this is a card of inner strength, action, trust self, and types of bravery. I So let's talk about this energy, Cancer, because I feel that this energy is asking you to find your inner strength and to trust in your intuition. You know, it's like if you've been wanting to maybe start your own business, or if you want to, oh, I don't know, Cancer, if you're trying to just get anything sort of started here, I feel like it's really harnessing that natural, that energy inside of you, and being brave, being assertive, and facing your fears head on. And that's a really great energy too, coupling that with us being in all the Scorpio energy right now. The sun's in Scorpio, Mercury's in Scorpio, Mars is in Scorpio. So it's like you have that resilience, that bravery, couple that with the moon being in Aries, you know, another Mars ruled planet, because Mars rules over Scorpio along with Pluto for them. But I feel that there can be, it's like the more that you make these energies, you know, we're being mindful of like impulsiveness and things, but I feel like there is this trust that's needing go into whatever actions that you're making. And even if we do happen to make mistakes, Cancer, because it's going to happen down the line, it's just inevitable, is what do we learn from that? Because Aries, you know, they're represented by in tarot, they're the Emperor. And the Emperor is more than just that taking action, that inner strength and things like that. Aries is about that, it's about that inner wisdom that comes through as well from taking those actions, because we can't learn anything, Cancer, if we don't do anything, you know. And it's just like it's allowing those, I feel like it's like letting that inner fire just shine through and letting that stuff kind of guide you there. Oh, Cancer, let me pause for 1 second. We're mowing outside. All right, Cancer, we're back. I actually had a weird feeling that was going to happen. I should have listened to that intuition there, but it's fine. See, Cancer, we learn. But let me get some tarot on this, Cancer. Mind the noise there for a little bit, Cancer. But let me get some tarot on this and get some details. And you know, Cancer, I'm even just kind of feeling with this energy for some too, that if there's someone I feel that is maybe trying to keep your energy down in a sense, like maybe we have, like, speaking of like emperors, like in a lower vibration, maybe someone who's trying to, I don't know, getting you to doubt yourself or something along those lines. I feel like it's trusting, especially if you know that they're, it's almost like I'm kind of getting like almost like a gaslighting energy in a sense, but just more so if someone's just trying to keep you in the state of doubting your abilities and things. It's like, you know, it's like what I tell you at the beginning. It's like taking what resonates with you and leave the rest with them. But all right, Cancer, thank you. Now let's see what's going on here. All right, so you have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles up right here, Cancer. And then you have the Three of Swords, the Page of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands in reverse. And you know, Cancer, I feel like with these pages that are coming through here, it's like I like how the Page of Wands, there's this energy there. There's that courage that is there. The energy is there, but I feel like with the Page of Swords popping up for some, there's this energy of doubt that always, like, it's like we want to take action, but then our head gets in the way. You know, we get flooded with ideas of like all the ways that it can go wrong. You know, and that's why I feel like the Seven of Cups is like, it's, you know, we want to be mindful of that. that's sort of like that, letting the anxieties and things of the future prevent us from taking action and pursuing our passions and things. Because the Knight of Wands, he's a very passionate knight. This is Leo energy for me, but you got some heat here with these pages popping up. And I feel that there's this energy of needing to possibly heal this our confidence in a sense. Maybe it's like, maybe in the past, maybe when we were younger we got told something, or it may not even been when we were younger. It's just the pages can represent youthful energy. But this could even be where we had someone may have just like, someone's words or someone's thoughts may have gotten you in this place where you kind of doubted, this energy of like you wanting to invest in things and trying out different opportunities. Maybe you wanted to make a move, but someone put some doubts in you. Me getting like a sort of like a Five of Swords energy there. But I do feel like where we want to heed the advice. It's good to consider the advice of others, but you do, at the end of the day, you have to be able to trust yourself and to be able to make those decisions and have that autonomy to take action there. It's just like a number of cards that are coming through here. I mean, like Ace of Wands, just like even Strength card that's even coming through here with this Courage, Cancer. And it's not letting, try not to let, the what ifs, the maybe past failures and things stop you from taking that initiative and being bold and being assertive and trying again, Cancer, and trying with more. Because again, that's how we get this wisdom. We're a sign of experiential wisdom there, Cancer. And that means we learn from our experience. We take these things from the past and not let them shackle us down, but to grow and to move more efficiently and to move smarter through this journey here, Cancer. I like that. And I feel too, even one more thing with like the seven of cups being here, because this can also be kind of being spoiled for choice, having a lot of options at your disposal there, Cancer. And I feel like the more brave that we are, the more that we kind of get out of our head, find that balance, then it really does open up a lot from you there. And then it's just like the more it just like it I feel the more courageous you are, the more that it just helps you expand there, Cancer. But it's like taking those calculated risks and things. Again, it's not that I feel like we're just blindly just jumping into something. But let's get some more on this. And no, just even think with the Three of Swords, this could be like practicing different affirmations, different mantras to kind of raise up that self-esteem whenever you do a little mirror magic there, Cancer. Maybe every day that you look at yourself, say something uplifting about yourself. Because when I was talking about that first house, deals with like yourself, personality, your identity, your ego, and it's just like in your approach to life. So what's your first impression when you see yourself each day? Like, oh, let me get a little bit more on this, Cancer. I feel like even too, just even like paying attention to like the way you carry yourself, Cancer. I'm just picturing you walking tall, chin up, not cocky, but confident. There is a difference. But thank you. Oh. All right, Cancer. So you have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands in reverse. Oh, and the Hierophant in reverse. Small little reversal storm here. And then you have the Knight of Swords upright. And that's interesting, Cancer. I like this. Because it's like you're slowly leveling up, but it's like the energies are kind of like swapping a little bit. It's like before where we were ready to take action, but then we got in our head there. It's like with our knights, it's like now we have these ideas, but it's just like that. something I feel like it's switching, you know, and it's like there are gonna be moments we oh, where we doubt ourselves, possibly on Cancer. Where it's like where we doubt ourselves with the Knight of Swords, but the Knight of Swords tackles, you know, faces bravery head on. There, he tackles these challenges because, you know, the Five of Wands. This can be a card of conflict, but I more so feel like it's that internal conflict of when we're battling against ourselves, and it's just like that where we know we want to do something, but we feel like maybe with like the Five of Pentacles here that we may not have the resources for a situation, or we may not have this, or we may not have that. You know, what if I do this, what if there's that? And it's just like, again, where the Five of Wands, I do feel like it is this energy of having a plan, but I feel like it's really questioning, you know, just like it's like, do we really, I don't know, it's like there's this energy of like, are we, do we really trust ourselves, you know, this like it's believing in that that you can achieve whatever it is that you set your mind to, getting out of your head here with the Eight of Swords. And I even feel like too here, Cancer, with the Hierophant being here, it feels like, because the Hierophant can be like a card of tradition and doing things kind of the conventional way, but, and you know, like I feel like it's like the things that we've may have learned that have gotten you to where you doubt yourself, or you doubt, you know, you're questioning this inner strength or this ability to take action. And I feel like that it's, and this Hierophant doesn't necessarily feel harmful in a way, like malicious, but it does, you know, like how, you know, let's say for example, you know, you want it to be, maybe you want to be like an artist, for example, but you were told that, you know, that you got that fear instilled in you of like, well, how are you going to make any money? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? You know, that sort of poverty mindset that sort of restricts that courage, that keeps you from pursuing your passions boldly and being tapping into those resources that you do have. And it's like kind of going against that grain, almost like resetting this mindset in a way, and kind of tackling things head on with the Knight of Swords, because he goes at things with without doubt. You know, when he has his mind set on something, he's gonna go get it. And that's where I feel like the energies, it's like making a different connection with yourself and learning to again to just like find that inner power there, that's really like strength card Emperor combination there is coming out there. And then I even feel, and you know what, Cancer, this might even be too, like even listening to, paying attention to like the people that you listen to, because a Hierophant can be like a card of like a teacher or a mentor. And this doesn't necessarily have to be in just like formal training. This could be maybe the people that we happen to watch on like YouTube, or those that maybe kind of try to keep you in a box or keep you trying doing one sort of way, but you know, almost like restricting that individuality in a way of trying something different, trying something out of the mold, doing something a little more, again, unconventional, a little unorthodox. Because the Knight of Swords for me, this is Aquarius energy. And, hmm. Yeah, Cancer, I think that's, hmm. Because I like where this is going, Cancer. And especially how this came out during there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that one there, Cancer. But let's get some advice. Get some advice from Mars. Plan of action, courage. Hmm. Getting a lot of pages here, Cancer. Oh, And that's interesting too. Hold on, I'm gonna get your last card because I got a thought about that. Hmm. Oh, I dig that, Cancer. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. All right, Cancer. So, last little bit here. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon card, Pisces energy, and then the Page of Cups in reverse, and then you got the Ten of Wands up right here. And then let's switch back over, Cancer. Because I feel like with this, with these pages that were popping up here, it's like I feel like the Page of Wands was that like, because you know as a kid it's just like I feel like it was one of those things where we would just sort of just go for it, you know, didn't really think about it, just kind of went with yeah, just kind of went with gusto there, just went without a shadow of a doubt that we could do something there. But it's like as we started to grow up, it's like, you know, different thoughts and different, you know, different thoughts made us kind of feel some kind of way, or, you know, different feelings made us start to think some kind of way. And just like these, like something I feel like sort of like, just like kind of like not extinguish the fire. It may feel like that, but it just like got the candle, like put it to like a candle sized fire as opposed to like a roaring fire in a sense. But I like that the moon is in reverse because I feel like it's seeing through those, through that illusion that we can't tackle something head on there, Cancer, that you do have the strength to journey into the unknown, you know, and to face any challenges that you have, because after the moon is the sun, and it's like going to get that sunlight there. And then as you grow, Cancer, you know, you get to unlock different sides of yourself, different skills, and even like pass this thing along to others. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is like almost like breaking, because she's a great teacher as well. She's the type that wants to teach others how to be resourceful. But I feel like it's like for some, it's like with her, it's like if we've had this sort of energy, it's like again, like breaking that cycle of doubt and things, taking that burden off of you, Cancer, and then again tapping into a different side of you, unlocking more gifts and things, and you know, becoming more abundant in what we do, as opposed to, you know, maybe operating from a place of fear or a place of you know, again, that poverty mindset that I feel like was kind of coming through there. But allow us to get out of our head and really sort of grow. But you know, and I always like talk about that with the Emperor, you know, where, because fear is one, it's an appropriate feeling, you know, it keeps us to, it teaches us to pause, to kind of make sure that we're thinking about our actions there, but it's not meant to hinder us. It's meant for us to move, and depending on how it's coming up, you know, if this is like a passion, if we're worried about failing or something, afraid of that, I feel that that in itself can be empowering, because if you're afraid to fail at something, that means that that means something to you, that like it's, you know, that I feel like that's even more incentive to, again, like to think, you know, think about how we're going to go about it, but to still go about it. But if there is this, I feel like even with that Page of Cups, if there's this fear of like tapping into our inner strength or taking action or trusting ourselves, it's like it's more so exploring that, you know, being tender with that Page of Cups and asking ourselves like, why do you feel like that? You know, what is it that, you know, what has, why has this been kind of weighing on you? And oh, but I was, one more thing I was thinking with the Page of Cups. So you know, we're talking about that fear. You know, when I was thinking about that courage, you know, the Emperor, Aries energy, uses fear as fuel. You know, he takes what he's afraid of and then finds that courage to face whatever he, because you have to face those fears eventually, Cancer, in order to really have, I feel like to have that meaningful growth and really unlock something really, and being, and I, you know, just even think about the types of bravery. Bravery can look different in any way. This could be standing up to someone who's been maybe kind of bullying us, or this could be standing up to that internal, that doubt that tells you you can't do something, or you know, the bravery to, even just be yourself. Be your. I'm just looking at her. She's unapologetically being her fairy energy, embodying that mystical side of her, her face side. I'm with that. So, however this may be translating on you, Cancer. Bravery it does come in different forms. So, and try not to. And I like that one last thing, Cancer. And it's like try not to think of your fears as silly or anything along those lines. They're real, to you. And all of our fears look different, but no fear is greater than another. They're all roadblocks in a sense, but they're roadblocks that are trying to get us to force through there to grow, Cancer. But all right, I'll leave that there. But if and I hope that did resonate with you, Cancer, finding that inner strength. I hope that resonates with all of you. But if you like that, Cancer, anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Cancer. I feel like this is something where, to help someone get, find that like how with Aries does it, like inspire, get them to take action, to trust in themselves, to yeah, to find that inner strength there, Cancer. And then subscribe there. What am I going to call you today? Subscribe there, you moon. Whatever, Cancer. Hit that bell button to get notified on all these videos each day. And then lastly, Cancer, for your readings, check your sun, your moon, your rising, and Venus. But just check your chart there, Cancer. Maybe you got a little Aries in your chart. Maybe you got the moon in Aries. Wouldn't that be actually no a Scorpio? And actually, my stepdad's sister. I want to say they both have moon and Aries, so it can be it's a fun placement, Cancer. But learn your chart, and I got an app for that down in the description box below. And then TimePassages, and then come on over to my other channel, Alchemist 8. I do weekly videos there, monthly ones, yearly ones. It's a good old time, Cancer. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, so I can get you out of here, Cancer. Racking up another 5 there. You got the 5 of Cups here. And with the 5 of Cups, Cancer, I feel like for some it's just like that. There may be times where we want to take action and we get ready to take it, but then we kind of doubt ourselves and we pull back, and then sort of just like, I feel like with the 5 of Cups, like, because this could be a card of disappointment. If you do find yourself like, you start to take that initiative, but then you kind of, you pull back maybe last minute. That's okay, Cancer, because at least you're starting to take steps towards that thing. I feel like it's when we stay stagnant is when it's just like, okay, evaluating that. But even just getting baby steps, however this looks. It's like, again, start with maybe like affirmations, and then starting with like one thing, and just kind of building off of that for these lunar cycles. Like maybe we're going to be more brave. Maybe you're like a person that always says yes to things, and it's just, we're going to be brave, and we're going to say no to something. Or maybe we're the type that's afraid to talk in public, for example. Let's say maybe we think about maybe making a video or two, starting just releasing that out there. It's not necessarily talk with public, but you're getting out there in the public. There are different ways of going about this thing. But however this is looking, Cancer, I feel like just be kind with yourself, when you're finding this strength. Because if we keep that energy of like that self-deprecation, then it's just going to hinder your growth. It's going to slow your progression down there, Cancer. But let me get an oracle card here so I can get you out of here. Oh, nice, Cancer. I like that. So you have the Arnica card here, which is a teacher card, and this is ruled by Saturn. And with this card here, Cancer, there's your Hierophant. And I feel with this energy, Cancer, I'm just looking at this mountain, and I was just thinking that song, "Ain't no mountain high enough." I was just thinking about that. It's just like you can tackle this mountain, Cancer, and whatever it is that your mountain looks like, and then let this fear and things be your teacher. That let life be your teacher as far as like finding your strength. Finding this drive, this confidence, this determination, this bravery, and you know, there's something. You just think with Saturn is going to take discipline, and it, you know, Saturn's also a planet of time. So, you know, be patient with yourself, Cancer. But I feel like you keep that determination there. Also, a planet of wisdom. You know, you can learn a lot from this, Cancer, and really do some amazing things. You know, when you focus on this strength, you know, really kind of fuel that fire in a sense. But all right, Cancer, I think I'm gonna leave that there. So you stay safe out there. This all this courage, this bravery. Look at you, Cancer. Look, standing up tall, looking proud, looking. Get it, Cancer. You keep eyes on the moon, because he's trying to get you that strength there, Cancer. Get you geeked up. You know, building yourself up. So, but yeah, Cancer. And then I will catch you on the next one tomorrow.